When you're new in business or in earlier stages of business development, there are 4 things that your business really needs you to put in place, or you'll probably continue to struggle for quite some time. And these are foundational pieces. This is Mark Silver with Heart of Business, and these 4 things, which I love helping people with, I'm going to name them for you. One has to do with knowing your audience, what we call the one compelling sentence, your niche, your market, who you're talking to, and what you help people with. It just allows you to connect, and it allows people to know how to relate to what you do. The second thing is crafting an offer. Most service providers start out with, the dogs are after something. After a brief interlude this way for the dogs. The second thing is crafting your offer. Most service providers start out just selling sessions, which is fine, but it doesn't create a stable business, and it also doesn't really get the clients what they need. The third one has to do with being able to handle a sales conversation effectively, with integrity, without manipulation. So you don't end up with people either bored to death or telling you, I need to think about it, and then never getting back to you. And then the final piece is asking for referrals, which is kind of a surprising but maybe understandable first step in marketing, because if you don't know how to ask for referrals in an effective way, the referrals never come. And most businesses start out just talking to people that they know already, right? You already have your circles of connections and people that maybe you come across, and you haven't really done any in-depth marketing efforts yet that have been effective. And so referrals are really the foundation of a beginning business. And the reason why people don't take these on is, one, they don't often seem like there's something to learn. Like, oh, I'm just selling sessions, or I'm just asking people to refer people to me. And it's not always obvious that there's something to learn there. But there is. There are skills and understandings that help tremendously. But the second reason why people don't really get into these topics is that there is so much emotional content. It's hard. People struggle. How do I name who I'm trying to reach? How do I get into a sales conversation? It feels terrible. How do I ask for referrals? It's intimidating. I don't want to bother people. There's so much emotional and spiritual content in these topics that it can be really hard to get your arms around it. So what I want to encourage you to do is, one, recognize that these are 4 fundamentals of a strong business. Recognize that the skill level is not high. Like, you don't have to be super skilled to be effective. And also recognize that the reason that they're challenging is because of the emotional content. And to be kind to yourself, but say, you know what? I'm going to take these on and get these 4 things in place, learn these 4 skills, get my arms around these, so that your business has what I call the first stage of development, complete, in place, and solid beneath you. This is something that we love to help people with. It's something that we work with people quite deeply within our learning community. But wherever you learn it, let yourself take it on. I want your business to fly. I want it to be on solid ground. And I know those metaphors don't match up, but I think you know what I mean. I wish the very best to you and your business.